Aura of the Chameleon is a dystopian fantasy book that deals with several points of view. The government has full control over the population because over the last several hundred years, everybody has developed a single magical ability. Now, the magical ability isn't anything big or spectacular. It's something small. Like if a person can teleport, it comes in 3 different levels. All magical abilities come in 3 levels. Level 1 might be able to teleport 2 feet. Level 2, 5 feet, and level 3, 7 feet. I think those are a little bit higher than I have in the book. But like, they're small. It's nothing huge or spectacular. Everyone has a single magic or a proficiency. And they're very subtle, like magic detection. And detection could be detecting poison. Very, very specific. Detecting lies. Detecting lies is a little bit more rare. Poison detecting is more common. Everybody has a tattoo that people can put the magical detection symbol on people. That is another magic people have. And everybody has what their ability imprinted on them. So when you are walking on the street, you can know what somebody's magical ability is. Now, it's nothing specific. They'll know you are a level 2 detector. You won't know if it's poison or lies. You'll just know it's a detector. Now, some people's ability is to read auras. That's less common. And the book, Aura of the Chameleon. Chameleon is somebody. A chameleon is somebody who does not inherently have any of their own magical ability, but when they touch somebody else, skin to skin, they pick up that person's ability. Level 1, they can pick up 1 ability for a few hours. Level 2, they can pick up maybe 3 abilities. And level 3, they actually don't have a limit on the number of abilities, but time is always about 3 or 4 hours. After 4 hours, the ability goes away. So the story is about the government, and it's believed that only the government officials are chameleons. And the main character, Ivy, at the beginning of the story, she's testing. Every year you get retested to make sure your levels are correct, and the book starts with her testing. She's in the testing room for poison detection, and it starts with her test. Then she goes back to her job because the thing is, the government loves you. As you know, the government always does. And they take your magical ability, and your future is defined by what your proficiency is. And because Ivy is a poison detector, she works in a restaurant. And so people who have the ability to have supernatural balance or poison detector or cooking or charisma builder, people like this always work in a restaurant. So people who go to the restaurant will have a much more pleasant experience. So the government finds out your ability. You get tested for the first time at 18, unless you want to get tested at 16 to help track your future. So Ivy is getting tested right at the beginning of the book. And then another point of view is Petra. Petra is a charisma builder who's just starting. She just finished high school. She's just starting at the restaurant as a charisma builder. And as they're trying, Ivy is very closed off. Petra's a little bit more open, a little bit more outgoing. And they are trying to build this friendship. Anyways, this is Aura of the Chameleon. They're navigating this friendship. Petra knows more about kind of the rebellion and what's happening there. That side, Ivy has been very closed off from that side because of her upbringing and kind of living on the street and just trying to survive. So that is Aura of the Chameleon. Believe it or not, that's not what I wanted to talk about. I want to talk about book 2, The Chameleon's Duplicity, comes out this week on May 30th. So both books will be available by the end of this week. You should check them both out.